Bored on a Saturday night. No pubs. It's winter. Oh, I thought I'd try it. Facebook Live. I've never done it. Not sure what I want to talk about. Maybe I should talk about the fact that locking us down, most people are quite happy about it. And they're going to get their vaccine and they're going to be well happy. So maybe I should talk about that. Who's that person? Hello to whoever's watching. Crazy times. Crazy times. The police visited me last night here, but nothing bad. They were just checking out some general shit. But I can see the police, man. They haven't got, most of these police, they ain't got a clue what's going on. They're just doing what they're told, but you can see in their eyes, wearing their masks. You can see that they're confused. They don't really know what to do. They look like most of the police, you know, unless they're doing like the police that are on protest that are battering people, that's different because like they're sort of like in the heat of the moment and all hyped up. But the normal police just walking around, you can just see they ain't got a clue and they don't know what to do, and they're like little lost children, police. But I guess that's what humanity is at the moment. Humanity is lots of lost children. And the whole point of this lockdown is the quarantine, which is 40 days, 40 nights, like Jesus went into the desert for 40 days, 40 nights, which is a metaphor for not exactly 40 days, 40 nights, but a period of time, is to go within and do introspective work and to heal. And that's what the whole of this thing is. You know, it's all a spiritual awakening for humanity. And like, I know other people get this as well on the internet, in the world, but like in general day life, people I come across and whatever else, people don't get this. And that's how I deal with all this. Like, because it can get stressful. Of course, it's a stressful time for everyone. Everyone's stressed and pissed off and angry. But you know, like, that's what this period is. It's a period of introspection for us to wake up. But I really hope like people ain't taking the vaccines, man, because it's a seriously crazy idea to sit that shit in there. But each to their own, and it is all just a spiritual thing. People that will survive will survive. The people that won't. You either wake up to this or you choose ignorance is bliss. You know, that's the truth about it all. But like, you know, the one thing I really enjoy is like I miss out on stuff now, but because I'm not fully on Facebook, or my social media is real low, on a low level for me, and like, that's so much better. Because sometimes I step on that and I look at the people out there dealing with social media, and like that, sometimes I just go, "Whoa, man, this shit is crazy. It's crazy." Opinions, stress, anxiety. I just looked at like, you know, certain things, and people like, you know, everyone's projecting their anger and their frustration and their sadness and their fears and their worries. Whoa, that is, that's a crazy world out there. Everyone's putting it out there in social media world. So, but like, yeah, that's crazy. So it's nice being away from that and just you can't yeah, you have to spend the time on your own. But I mean, ultimately, ultimately, if you haven't woken up by now, I don't know. I don't know. Anyone would wake up by now. If you haven't woken up now, if you can't see what's happening, or if you can't see that there's something abnormal and not you can't see that nobody's really dying except old people, but they're locking everything down and then they're forcing people to have vaccines even though no one's really dying. And there's enough evidence with a little bit of research to look at vaccines as a risk if you take vaccines, and people are quite happy to do that. I'm not even sure if I should be even mentioning that word on YouTube, because I think that as soon as I do that, my video gets taken down and I get a strike. Hey, see what happens. But like, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But ultimately, I'm doing this video because I've never done a live, and I'm bored. I'm bored. But I actually had a really good night last night. Friday night, fire. It was a good night, man. But like, I can't do a fire every night. Bored. Looking forward to the summer. Looking forward to the summer. Yeah, for sure. But that, I tell you what, anyone that like, I've been swimming in the sea, and taking cold outside showers. Looking at the Wim Hof thing, if anyone wants to know, the Wim Hof, like the Dutch Iceman dude, does all these amazing feats, like climbs to Everest in his shorts, and yeah, like 26 world records to do with ice cold and breathing or whatever. Yeah, the guy's he's a shaman and he's a healer, and it's like he's gone through his own stuff, and he's learned how to heal himself, and he's showing all what he's learned, and he's putting it to the world, and obviously he's connected. And I've known him from a while, but I just started looking at it lately, because obviously it was my time to start looking at what he's doing. But I've been doing like the cold. I used to take cold showers. I've taken them over the years randomly. It's not like he's just told me something I didn't know about. Like, you know, that I've always understood that shock sort of therapy for that. But like, I started looking into the breathing thing that he does as well, and just looking at it more regular, and like saying, because it's ultimately everything is about the ego death, and I'm going through the ego death. Everybody is, but some people are not aware of it. I'm aware this is what this whole thing is. It's an ego death. And the ego death is releasing of the old self, which is what you think, well, what the world has told you are, what you've been brought into, and releasing all that you're holding on to, and becoming your true self and connected with the source, which is the ego death. And yeah, I'm like, yeah, I've been going for that. And so my point was that like the stuff that you hold on to, your baggage, your emotional shit, like when you deal with the cold therapy, I found it really working. Like, and you know, like every time I do it, you do feel better, you feel more alive, and you feel like you're letting go of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So it's a really powerful thing, and it's like, so I'm doing that regular now. Cold. I only spend like, you know, a minute or so in the sea. I'm not going for a massive swim, but I'm building up to it. And once you condition yourself, like, I mean, there's people in Brighton that swim without wetsuits all year round. You know, they do massive swims every day all year. You know what I mean? It's not, I'm doing some heroic thing here, but it's like, probably they've conditioned themselves and they're proper like swimmers. You know what I mean? I'm not a swimming person. I just like going to sea, but the cold therapy is brilliant. Like, and I mean, I did it last year. I went in when I was out in the van out in Cornwall. I went in sea in like April, and it was still cold then. But I've been doing it in February, which is like, you know, real cold. And I was taking outside cold showers when it was that minus temperatures, and it felt good, man. it felt good. Like, I mean, it's like, you know, but it feels good. And I take like a hot shower afterwards. So it's like, yeah, it's like the cold therapy is like, yeah, it's a real positive thing, a real positive thing. So if anyone's like looking to deal with any of their anxiety, depression, fears, whatever, like, you know, start taking a cold shower. Like, I mean, I got a in my van, I've got a toilet shower cubicle thing, but it's like I have to like boil the kettle, fill up this bucket, and put like a electric battery pump shower thing. So I can have a shower, and I do. And every time I have a cold shower, I have a hot shower in here. But it's such an effort to take a shower. I have to take the toilet out. I have to do this. I boil the kettle. It's such a mission. Like, it's a pain in the ass. So like, um, what am I saying? It's like, yeah, so I can't, taking a shower in the van is a pain in the ass. So I usually go in my gym when it's open. It's not open, so obviously I'm showering in more. But this has forced me to go to the cold shower outside and in the Seymour. So it's like, you know, you take the positive from everything. But like but yeah, the cold therapy thing is brilliant. Look into Wim Hof, Iceman, Wim Hof, man. You know, he's my I always have to always good to have an inspirational person to look to, and I have many over the years, and you know, yeah, we're always looking for. And Wim Hof is my latest one. Like, you know, I've known about him for a while, but now I'm like sort of getting into him and studying him and looking what he's doing and doing practicing his breathing and really seeing that, like, yeah, he's done some serious stuff. I mean, you know, yeah, he's a shaman, and he's they call him the Iceman. He's an ice shaman. You know, he's a shaman. He's a healer, and yeah, he's a really good guy to follow on Instagram or look at his hundreds of YouTube videos. So like, he's endless. Like, but if you're looking for ways of dealing with anxiety and whatever else, it's a really good thing. Like, I mean, if I had a shower that was like, if I had a flat and I was in my shower and it was easy accessible, I would be having a cold shower every day. There's no question about that now because I see the benefits. To the point it's addictive, so you feel like better after it. And then, like, you know, shit happens to you the next day, blah, blah, and your baggage comes back, or you're dealing with whatever in your head, and then you're like, oh shit, like, you know, you're not feeling as fresh as you was, so you just literally feel like shit, man. Yeah, I want to feel like that fresh again. So it's like, it's hard. Every time I go to the cold shower, I go in the sea. It's like, it's scary. It's fearful. I get fearful. You deal with all that, but like the benefits of it is really good. You know what I mean? Because as soon as you get under, you go, oh my, but you do feel it. It's a feel good factor. It's a genuine thing, and like, I've done, you know, all sorts of ways to help deal with what I've been going through for the last few years. I've been going through all sorts of stuff. So it's like, and this is like, the way I see it is, this is something that's really easy. It's literally costs no money. It's really beneficial to everybody. You know, for anything. Like, you know, if you had a cold shower every day for like 30 seconds to a minute, it's going to really benefit your life. Yeah. So anyway, I thought I'd just test this video out, live video, as I'm bored. And thanks to whoever's been watching. Hopefully I can enlighten you slightly in something. And yeah, stay positive. Peace.